Nobody's gonna believe me when I get home what it took to get up here. After snow it's just a scramble. There's no trail. I'm spent. I am heading down from Piute Pass. It's just like gray clouds and real windy. Pretty cold actually once you stop. It is 11:15, so I'm not super hungry. I need to eat a little something, but 11:15, so I made it up there in a little less than 3.5 hours. Okay, so it's about 7:15. I just now got back on the trail. My goal was 7, so not too bad for the first day. It takes a while to pack everything up. Tent was wet this morning because I wasn't really under many trees. Feel pretty good. Back is feeling awesome. Right knee's a little stiff, but I'm just going to walk a little slow. We've just kind of got a gradual downhill, I believe, for the next little bit. About 1.5 miles to Hutchinson Meadow, and then on from there. Good morning. It is about 5:45, so 7:45 back home. I'm still on Central Time. I went to bed last night laying on top of my sleeping bag, and I woke up freezing. It's got to be about freezing right now, but came on quick. Already got most of the stuff rolled away in my tent, and I'm about to eat some breakfast, and I'll just get an early start. That way I can get a few miles in before the sun starts hitting the back of my neck, because evidently it got burnt yesterday. Hurting pretty good right now, but we'll put some sunscreen on today. Not too shabby. Oh. Feels good on your legs though. All right, packed up, ready to go. 6:45, so a little earlier. That's good. I'm gonna need it today. If all goes as planned, we're still gonna be doing about 15 and a half miles. So we will see. We're gonna be going around behind this rocky outcrop, and then in front of those two peaks, and zigzag on back, I believe. So let's get to it. My pictures aren't doing it justice, but I've never seen a place like this. Holy cow. prettiest water. Muir hut. I'm dead. There's no way this camera's gonna be held still. Been dreaming of this place for about 3 years, and I had to earn it today. So thanks for letting me out here, babe. Love you. I miss y'all. Okay, heading down off of Muir, almost 12. So I had me kind of an early lunch. My stomach was growling. I didn't eat all my lunch. I just ate the tuna and a couple crackers. I still got some cheese and crackers. And gonna be in some more snow for a while. But ultimately, we're going down that way. So we just kind of meander around here, hopefully. And one step at a time. That's all I can do. I've still got about 10 miles to Grouse Meadow if I choose to do that. But there's several camping areas in Big Pete and Little Pete before that if I just don't feel like going on or I can't. So here we go. A raging river flowing underneath all the snow in which I've got to walk on. Oh hell. And there's the river, which means I'm walking on an ice bridge, a snow bridge I guess. I don't know. Oh, that's just very... All right, morning, day 5, Saturday the 29th, and I'm leaving Grouse Meadow, and we're going to be heading towards Deer Meadow, and then the Golden Staircase. And from the Golden Staircase, it's going to be up, because we'll go up it around Palisades Lakes, and then hopefully we'll conquer Mather today as well. And planning on staying around the upper basin on the other side of Mather. It's just like a mile down Mather, probably above tree line. But if I'm feeling good, we might go a little further. To the upper basin area where I want to camp is about 13 miles, I think. So a little shorter than yesterday. Hopefully not as much snow, although I talked to one guy, he said there is some snow and some scrambling to do, but pretty straightforward. So we will see what the day holds. On our way up, I'm hoping I've already started it because I've been doing steps like this for the past 10 minutes. By 4, 5 o'clock at the latest, maybe even less than 1 mile per hour. Let's do it. We will see. So this is where I came from. This is where I'm going. This is how you ice your feet and knees. Boy, this hurts. Okay, I'm getting down a little closer here to the area they said to look out for. Evidently I'm going to be crossing over so that the rivers are on my left for a while, and then once you get back down to the bottom, they're so raging you can't get back over. So they're telling you to stay and keep them on your right. Hopefully there's still a sign, but getting kind of closer to the mileage, so that's what I got to keep watching for. So far, trail's been nice coming down through here. Crossed a few small creeks and all. Had to change out my shoes, which isn't always annoying, but I don't like getting them wet at 7:30 in the morning. All right, let's see if we can't find this alternate route. Okay, just hit the jackpot. Finally sat down. I was putting my shoes back on, and still just a little nervous about this section coming up here and when I'm supposed to cross and go the alternate way, and if there's still a sign. And I haven't seen a person going my direction in 2 days, well over 2 days. Maybe because I was the only crazy person to do Mather in the afternoon from that direction. But, you know, just not worried, but frustrated that I just wanted some more info. I like to kind of know what's going to happen before it happens, I guess. But, just ran into this couple, really nice. Gave me perfect instructions. And so we're good to go. Maybe about a 1/10 more down here. They said there's going to be a red sign on a tree, and so I'm going to have to go and cross like 3 small streams. That way I don't have to cross one huge stream down at the bottom. All right, so we'll find that sign. I need to be on the lookout instead of talking to y'all, and we'll get going on our cross country. I found where I am, right here, and this is why I wasn't supposed to cross here. 2 people have died trying to cross here so far this year. Okay, so I just met a pretty awesome ranger. He's an Auburn fan though, go figure. But gave me some helpful info, also some good info on where to maybe camp tonight. Told me kind of from where we are is about 3 hours to the top of Piute Pass, so that'll put me there. I think the thing I hate the worst though is just scrambling. Like now the trail dead ends here, and so people have been scrambling up, and that really irritates me for some reason. I hate it. It's very tiring. Piute Pass. Woo! Don't try this at home. Jeez. I've been looking. This is the only way I see down. I don't like it one bit. Good Lord. Okay, I got some bad news. My right knee is getting a lot worse. You know, in the past it's been I just couldn't use it to bend and go down. But I could always, use my good knee and then just land on it. But I can hardly put any weight on it right now. And my other knee's doing so much work that I'm starting to feel kind of similar stuff in it, and it's scaring me. So hell, I don't know what the hell's gonna happen. I know my original camping spot tonight was about 3.5 miles away, so I'm going to go to it, and there's a trail that leads over another pass that goes back towards the town of Independence, which we came through in the beginning. It's so frustrating. I don't know what to do. I haven't made that much progress, honestly, from the top. I made it down the pass mostly. Came to a little stream, got some water and some ibuprofen. This thing is throbbing. So there's a couple trails out. I don't really know much about them. I mean, I know where they lead. I know they go over other passes. But other than that, I don't know much about them. Okay, so I just started down a Sawmill Pass trail, but it's thundering and the clouds are rolling in and it's starting to rain, and it was all kind of on open rocking area. So I turn around, I'm going back to the tree line and will hopefully find a spot to put my tent up. Okay, so morning of day 7. I camped just right down there, kind of in between two streams, because that's where only flat spot I found for my tent when it was thunder and lightning. Met a gentleman last night. He was just kind of walking back this way, kind of meandered on through close to my camp, and so I started talking to him a little bit, and he's got a camp back at this Woods Lake area, and so he told me a little bit more about the trail and that I should be fine. Said, and I started looking. I'm only about 1,000 foot from the pass, so 3.5 miles, 1,000 foot gain. The big deal is there's about 6,000 feet of drop on the way down. So I just need to make sure. There's one stretch, there's about 5 miles, I think, with no water, so I just need to make sure before that I get my water. Okay, so at times I got a pretty wide and rocky path, and you know it's a trail, and at other times it's turning into kind of just a little deer path where you can see an indention where a lot of people used to trek. So just gotta stay aware and keep looking at my map. Very different tops in this pass. right. So I don't know if you can see right there in the middle, or there are the cars. So we are close. This is day 7. One heck of a day. 12.5 to 13 miles over that pass and about 6,000 feet down. But after going about 3,000 or 4,000 feet down, it's like, oh, let's go 1,000 feet up, just because. But I don't know. I wouldn't say it's a horrible day, because I got to experience something that I've never experienced before, this desert hiking. And I'd like to think I'm stronger for it. I'd like to think I'm stronger just because of this trip in general. What an adventure it was. I did things I didn't think I would have to do. Did things I didn't think I could do. Oh, wow. I'd say it's one heck of a trip. So I'm gonna put this down because my arm's about to fall off. I'll see you on the other side. Back in the car with Lyden. What a day.